Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we'll continue on Let's Play. This is episode 121. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Jaguar Showcase. That's for cars made by Jaguar. Today we're using an MG Metro. So let's get into it. I quite like the red it comes in. Let's go with red. I don't think I've ever had a red XJ220. So we'll go with... Right, if I remember correctly... I won't have any... Oh, nope, never mind. I do have Jaguar Affinity. I can't remember where from, like, but... I have it, so... Ooh, race tyres puts us into R3, and we can't make the tyres bigger, which is weird.
Ooh.
Remind me gear ratios on this, by the way.
Okay.
Because I'm well aware the XJ220 has horrific gear ratios.
Let me guess, one gear is just massively long.
Well, the original car comes with a 5-speed and can get to 217 miles an hour, about 5,000 RPM, so...
Right.
It takes a while. Anyways, Jaguar Showcase, a celebration of the British automaker's grace and pace. Get it? It rhymes. Silverstone. Grace and pace. Just like me, really. I have grace and pace. See? Coffee has not cooled down enough yet for consumption.
Let's just say this vehicle actually fucking works.
Don't jinx it, for fuck's sake. This might actually, now that you mention it, this might be my first XJ220 in LP because I've been scared of this bleeding thing.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be any different than anyone else, no Twitter. Alright. The big girl. And she is a fucking big girl. A very, very big girl. Is getting bullied by bigger girls. So, the only XJ220 on the grid is Rossi.
Who's out front?
And everyone else... Actually, I should have had a look at the opponents. I wonder if there's anything funny in here. Hello, Daniel Pillbot. What do you think of Claire Williams disappearing?
Who, me?
No, Daniel.
Oh.
I shouldn't say disappearing, actually, because, I mean... With how much that team's invested in Williams, you never know. It could be like a murder-suicide or some shit. I saw Mark Webber there. Nice. Wait, was it Mark Webber when he was a Red Bull driver or a Porsche driver or what?
When was this game released?
2011.
Thinking about it, he would have still been with Red Bull at the time.
Scenario 23, Seb.
Oh.
Scenario 23. I love the thingy, by the way. I loved Seb. Did you hear him on the radio when that was all going on?
Yeah.
Where he's just sat there just going, I was scared and didn't know what to do. I was scared and didn't know what to do. So I decided to battle with my teammate. Hello, gamers. Same thing as before. If you go in the thing, Infino will push up.
Yeah.
This XJ2... Man, the damage model on this car is something. And also, man, this car sounds absolutely abysmal. There he is. Do I need to tell you how to do it again, or are you okay this time around? Are you okay to do it, or do you need me to...
Yes, I'm okay to do it this time around. I'm not going to be a dum-dum. Also, that engine sounds really flat for what it's supposed to be.
It's a Rover V6, what do you expect it to be? Just do your job. Thing is, you said you can do it, but you haven't actually done it yet.
I am actually clicking on him and dragging,
my god. I'm gonna make a video out of this on the second channel, by the way. Fucking hell. Hi, gamers.
Bruno, you're like 0 for 2 on this.
I know. He was like, oh, I know how to do it. Don't worry, I won't be a dum-dum this time.
You were still a dum-dum.
Last time.
I can't drive.
Come on.
But email says, oh, you just click on their name and drag
You don't
them.
literally click, you just like drag them.
You click and drag.
Right. Seriously, what I'm gonna do after this ends, if Gamers is still around, I'm gonna get him to go into general. I'm gonna make a fucking tutorial video. I'm gonna put that thinky plonky fucking, you know that YouTube music, the royalty free one that's like doo 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 doo. That whistle music. I'm gonna put that over it.
Perfect.
The fuck is going on right now? Inferno can't human.
He can't Discord, apparently.
See,
How
Daniel.
have you been, Emil?
Laughing at him. Nothing's changed, and I'm 70 pounds lighter than I was on Monday, I guess, if that's anything.
Nice.
Because I bought a tyre and also bought Watch Dogs 2 because it was very, very cheap. Because it was like a tenner, and I was like, do you know what? I like San Francisco. So even if the game's shit, I'll just go walk around that for a bit.
That's fair.
Are you not in the other server? The Snowtoe, are you not in the fucking... That... I forgot, what do we call it? The public server?
No,
That
I'm
one.
only in the private server.
No, I'm talking to chat.
Oh.
Don't worry, you don't have to go in there.
Right.
Basically, what the public server exists for is we make sure people have more than 2 brain cells, and if they do, then we'll wait a while and bring them in here if I don't forget.
Which is fair.
Which is fair.
Scotian says a lot of things. Scotian can't say anything at the moment because he's got no microphone.
Which is very unfortunate.
It is when it comes to BTCC.
Oof.
So it's just the me and AK show laughing at stuff at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Did you come in for one of them BTC sessions, or was that someone else?
It was probably someone else.
Yeah, I think Thunder came through and like a bunch of people watched it. You were kicked. I don't know if you're banned. I don't know. Unfortunately, as much as I'd like it to be a dictatorship, I do have to be somewhat of a, what do we call it?
Democracy.
What's not? Yes. What's not a dictatorship? Democracy. Perfect.
Literally anything that isn't a dictatorship.
Communism. Beautiful. Sayos, da, 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 as I drive past M. Rossi in a red Jag.
Aha.
I would say Putin, but Putin's not a communist. So.
Democracy more like democracy.
Oh god, don't start with that shit.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Neither works, just get over it. It's like everything political. One thing works in spirit. One thing absolutely sucks ass, but unfortunately it's the only thing that actually works, so we kind of need to stick with it. It's unfortunate. The world sucks assholes, but that's the way it's got to go until we end up beating each other to death in about 250 years. Or sooner, depending on what's happening in America. They're beating each other to death for no reason.
Coming up soon.
Oh god, yeah, I know. You got an election coming up, and once again, it's another one of those situations where these are seriously the 2 best people you can find for the country.
It's literally, do you want to get shot in the heart or shot in the leg?
Actually...
Which part of the body do you want to be shot in?
Personally, I prefer heart, because leg just means you, like, have to be in a wheelchair, and I can't deal with living with 2 legs, let alone not having use of any, so... I've seen that scene in Black Ops 2. I don't want to be that.
That's fair.
Fucking Hudson got wrecked. Poor Hudson. I liked Hudson. Even if technically he deserved it, because I think he's the one that actually set you up to shoot Mason. Spoilers.
Gosh, spoilers.
Yeah, that game's only 8 years old and has a prequel coming that's probably gonna, like... Knowing how Activision works, it's probably gonna wipe out, like, everything that happened in the second game anyway.
Yeah.
A bit like how Modern Warfare's completely fucked the Modern Warfare canon. Because... I'm not being funny, and I'm not being not politically correct, but I played Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, and I played the new Modern Warfare. I can safely confirm that Gaz did not change skin colour in, like, the year or so that those games have apart between them.
Jesus.
It was weird! Gaz used to be like a cockney, and now he's whatever he is in this game, where he's just like, we've got to take the bloody gloves off. It's like, oh, fuck off. The only thing I remember about
the Mortal Kombat series changes continuity like every Tuesday, so...
Yeah, most games do these days. Look at Halo. Halo was literally a case of, wow, Bungie wrapped this story up perfectly, let's fuck it up.
Let's add more and make it confusing.
Yes, and now apparently the elites are all back with the Covenant, and even though they got, like, extradited by brutes, and Breaking Benjamin played when that happened. Our game makes sense. What? I was laughing my ass off. Capitalism more than lowercaseism.
Oh, Jesus.
Communism more like... Coppanism. I don't know.
Oh,
wow,
hey, the
spoilers.
Formula 1 racetrack where barely any fucking thing happens.
No, something happened. Charles Leclerc hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
And then rode around with no
Right.
seatbelts.
Pronto. Leclerc. Yes. Spinala.
Spina. Dotism. Yes. Actually,
Yeah, but
gamers, I've got a better way of doing this.
happened.
Yes.
Okay, here's how you decide between the two ideologies. Would you rather drive around in a Chevy Cavalier with the hopes of getting a Chevy Cruze, or would you rather drive around in a Lada Niva?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And all you can hope for is a nice Lada Niva.
Yeah, the question is who in this scenario?
Exactly. To be fair, I actually like Ladas more than the Chevrolet Cruze, so I'd take a Lada, but... Your father had a Lada Niva? Jesus. Which one's the... Niva's the off-roader, innit? And Reva's the... on-roader. That's what cars are. Anyways, Inferno. Other stuff happened at this race.
Hmm?
We got the amazing fucking Bono, My Tires Are Dead, Bohemian Rhapsody cover.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Bono, my tires are gone. Yeah, neither is the SUV. It had a JVC radio. Fucking hell, how capitalist.
A goddamn JVC radio.
JVC radio. Yeah, it's like over here when we used to get... Actually, no, you still get that, don't you? If you
Probably.
buy a Dacia Sandero Access, which is the base model with black bumpers, white paint only, and steel wheels, you have two choices. You can spend £250 on a JVC radio, or they give you a voucher to buy a radio.
What?
Really?
Yeah, you get a voucher to go buy your own radio. Because it doesn't come with a radio as standard.
It's standard to
Wow.
not have a radio.
Yes. With the Dacia Sandero Access. I have literally no idea why anyone will buy the Access, because if you only spend like 500 quid more, you get yourself into a... whatever the next one up is. An Access, I don't know. Wait, no,
You
the
know,
base
for
model's
a
the
car
Access.
that has the name Access, it's got like no access to anything.
It's got power steering and anti-lock brakes. It has a gear knob.
but it doesn't have a radio normally.
Or air conditioning. Or good seats. Or an engine that makes power.
It's just called a Dacia Limited Access.
Dacia no
Yes.
access. Maybe they should they should name it after
No, Dacia restricted access.
they should have called it the Firewall.
Oh, the Dacia Sandero Firewall.
Okay, here, crazy idea. You name your car trims after antivirus softwares.
Oh,
So, like, your base model gets called McAfee, and then you have, like, the Norton, which everyone buys, and then the exclusive people buy malware bytes, I don't know. Or Hitman Pro. When's Dacia gonna enter the BTCC? When Renault has money.
yes.
Sandero Ass S. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Remember when Ferrari could make good F1 cars? 2004? Right?
Let me check.
Of course, that was back when the dinosaurs were still alive.
Yes. I am Proto. Your security is my motto. Perfect. Could win an access. Imagine winning an access. That's not winning anything, is it? Oh boy, what's my prize on Wheel of Fortune? It's the Dacia Sandero. This luxurious model comes with wheels and seats you can sit in. No more standing while you're driving your car.
And that's not all. This one actually has the radio
It's
built
powered-
into it.
It's powered by an engine where it comes with a key. No more hand cranks for you. God, that's the whole reason we used to watch Price is Right from like the 2000s, because it'd be like, you could drive away in this snazzy hatchback and it'd be like a Daewoo.
Right. Yeah, they've had the last time they've actually had a really good car was 2007.
Yeah, but even that wasn't really good.
Oh, trust me, if you want the best,
The McLaren was still better.
well, if you want the best Ferrari in terms of overall performance, 2002 is apparently the best.
By the
Yeah.
way, though, that's still back when the dinosaurs were still alive.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was better. Well, Michael Schumacher could think for himself. Bad joke.
Yeah.
Bad joke, but it's true.
Oh god, I'm not going to say
Sad
any
but
more of
true.
it. Yeah. And he's not potato phase. Michael Schumacher was fast. Poor Michael. Unsubscribe. I like how we say that while we're at the Alps track as well, just to kick it home even harder.
Oh,
Extra salt in the wound.
yes.
Extra shoe. Hello, Omar. How are you? Why did I go into like, how are you? I like this red XJ220, by the way. Red's a good colour for the XJ220.
It looks good and red.
What I don't like is the painfully obvious 2D lights and rear part. Like, painfully obvious that that's all just low quality 2D models. And the engine bay. My last name's Emil. We've been over this. It's the real. That's how I have to. It gets really awkward when I'm signing up for forms and I have to say my first name's the real. Yeah. Will you ever play GTA 5? I did. There's 2 videos of it on my channel. They're really cringy. I don't recommend any of them. God.
Yeah, and apparently right now people are actually petitioning to have Rockstar return people's accounts after they got wiped.
Yeah, I heard there was some like garage.
It was
bugs and shit,
it was an exploit with it's a glitch that is really an exploit where you purchased a office block worth around 2 million.
Offices are going
And then-
cheap these days, though.
Yeah. Well, they bought an office, a CEO office, and then replaced it with the cheapest two-car garage they could buy, which was about 16,000.
Right.
And because of that, players were basically getting 2 million every 2 or 3 minutes.
I live on the Isle of Man. It's full of men. Yeah, I mean what was I going to say?
Excuse me.
All I could think while you were saying that is, wow, an office block's only 2 million in GTA Online. Fuck me, like you basically get the choice between a massive. You get the choice between a massive office or like half of a muscle car these days.
Pretty much. But yeah,
That is a shame.
but yeah, a ton of people got account wipes, and apparently someone posted a screenshot of an actual petition going on that people are signing, basically demanding Rockstar give back their accounts in full
I mean,
because he did this exploit.
I sort of. Actually, here's a question for you. Bear in mind, the game is like 8 years old or some shit now. Should
Pretty much.
you be banned for exploiting a glitch before they patch it? Like, don't go, because it's not a massively game-breaking glitch. It's just stealing money away. I mean, if the developers allow it to exist, I don't really see the issue.
Well, I think
Just patch it out.
Well, I think the reason why they've been doing this because, well, people have been doing it for quite a while now. In fact,
Then they haven't patched it for quite a while.
yeah,
I get the
know-
banning people who are dropping money sacks and shit, but I don't get like banning people who are just taking advantage of a glitch. Here's an idea: maybe people won't take advantage of a glitch if your game economy wasn't so fucked.
Hmm.
The
Or
word
just
Jason
test the fucking
Bourne.
thing out like a normal studio would.
Even today, since 2018, there's only been 13 new sports cars in. That's interesting. 13 new sports cars in 2 years. I know the only thing I've been paying attention to car-wise is there was a time last year where they launched 5 crossovers in 2 weeks. That
Oh,
was
God.
yeah. That was interesting.
Oh.
Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Jaguar was one of those people, actually. Thank you all very much for watching. Next time, oh boy, speaking of cunting crossovers, it's the Mercedes-Benz Coupe Showcase. Join us for that. Till then, farewell.
You know I'm the sorrow that my heart holds in, knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on this letter, your father with love.